Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today we're going to be talking about things I am learning in my 20s. This is a reflection video, a self-reflection video. I am hoping that some of the things that I am reflecting in my 20s that you can nudge your head to and say, yeah girl, I can relate, or it may be an eye-opening something that you can learn from or something. Regardless of how it greets you, I hope that this is it's a good learning process, or a good thing to learn from, right? So currently I am 23 years old. I college senior. I live in New York. What else can I tell you guys about myself? I'm a psychology sociology major. Yeah, and I'm just normal black young woman. Okay. All right, so I wrote down some stuff, and I just want to share it with you guys. So the first thing I'm learning, because this is like the second, like the later part of 2019, I am learning that I really want to get comfortable, but I'm like, okay, all right. So the second part of December, I'm learning that the sooner you make mistakes, the better for you. Like, you cannot try to avoid making mistakes and expect to evolve or expect to grow. You have to, embrace mistakes, and you have to allow it to take its course in your growing or learning or evolving process in your life. So if you try to be perfect all the time, I don't know how that's gonna help you to grow. So you have to be receptive to making mistakes. I'm not telling you to go out and look to make mistakes, like looking for trouble. Like how people go looking for trouble, don't go looking for mistakes. But if it happened, sit down and think about how can you learn from it, like what good you can take out of the situation. So the sooner you make mistakes, the better for you, so that you can get over yourself. Not get over the problem, but get over yourself and get through the problem. You get through the problem, but you get over yourself, because you realize that you're human, that you make mistakes, and that you can learn from them instead of feeling pitiful or feeling bad about yourself. The second thing is, the sooner you realize that you don't know enough, or you don't know anything, like the portion of what you know compared to what exists in this world, it's like a micro. And the sooner I learned that I don't know everything, or that I don't even know enough, to be talking about anything, or to be the only one talking about anything, I think it humbles me. Like, now I love to hear what other people say, because I can grasp what they're saying. I learned in the past that sometimes if you want to learn stuff, pretend like you don't know nothing, and let other people tell you. They will tell you so much, and you will learn so much. It's better to admit when you're wrong, so that you would stop deceiving yourself and stop deceiving other people. Like, if we continue to be in denial of when we're wrong, we tend to not grow. I think this whole video right now is about growth and evolving and becoming better. I find like, I'm wrong a lot. That could connect to me not knowing enough. Like, when you're wrong, you realize you don't know enough. You understand? And because you don't know enough, you make mistakes. So you see how one connects to two, connects to three. Be able to understand that life is a part of being wrong. Life is a part of making mistakes. Life is a part of not knowing not knowing enough or not knowing anything at all. It's a part of growth. You need to understand that. I think society has rewarded us so much for being good, or to always being good, that we've kind of like made bad a bad thing. I don't know how to say that better, but we kind of like shun bad or shun wrong. Not really shun bad. Bad and wrong is two different things. We kind of shun wrong and we elevate good or right. And so people always try to do right, and they don't, people don't try to do wrong. But sometimes doing wrong, wait, how, I don't want to mislead nobody, but don't go looking for doing things wrong. You understand? That's one. Don't go looking to do things wrong. Don't try to like, if you obviously know right from wrong, don't do wrong. But if you don't know right from wrong and you did wrong, accept it as a stepping stone to becoming right. That's it. No more further. I'm not explaining this any way further to confuse nobody else. Just understand that being wrong the first time and failing at doing one thing the first time, it's a way of becoming right, and it's a way of becoming successful. Just as much as when you fail so many times that at some point you become successful. So that's all I want to say. I don't want to confuse people and tell people that you should go out and deliberately do wrong things. Nope. The fourth thing is, sometimes a person is gonna start the race after you and finish before you. It's like the hare and the turtle. You understand? Sometimes people are gonna start after you and they're gonna finish before you, and you're gonna be like, how? Like, but that's the thing. What people do, what you do, it don't relate to each other. Like, you're not connected. You might think you're in the same lane, you're not. You might think you're running the same race, you're not. Like, the race and the distance that you're running is not compared you to that person, is comparing yourself to you before. So understand that if somebody starts after you and they finish before you, that's their properties. That's what going on for them. That's their blessings, and their blessings for them. And your blessings is gonna come for you in your time. So, and other times you're gonna start after other people and you're gonna finish before them. And it's not because they're not good or because you're better than them, but that's your properties or whatever, your blessings going on for you. But don't compare yourself to other people. That's just it. So I tell you guys a lot about growth. Now I want to go into things about relaxing, like, because there's so much things going on in this world. There's so much things that just happening, and we don't know the answer to. We don't know how to get about things. So I just want to share some of the things that I'm learning as I go along life, and has things transpire and unfold itself. So I wrote down, not everything that glitter is gold. And I feel like I said this in my last things I'm learning in my 20s. But social media, I will always say social media. Just know that don't let your eyes deceive you. Everything is not how it appears to be. Ask questions and find out. Sometimes this might derail from the glitter, but sometimes you might have a confrontation with somebody and you might conclude a whole big story based on what you see or what you heard, but you didn't find out. You didn't go and ask questions. You just jump to a conclusion and you think like, oh yeah, this is exactly what happened and this person did me wrong and da 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 da. But if you go and you ask that person might be able to tell you from their perspective, and their perspective might be how they feel about the situation, and it could be totally different from what you thought it was. It's okay to deviate from the norm. I wrote that down. Has in yourself. Think outside of the box more. It's okay to deviate from the norm. I think like I'm still trying to accept that. I'm still trying to get comfortable with not being like a certain cohort group that is going on, like my age group or whatever, like whatever. It's okay to find your own spark and be yourself, and blow your own trumpet. Sometimes it's okay. I like this one. It says learning is endless, as in lifetime. Learning, it goes back to my number 2 point. You will never know enough. Remember what I said? You will never know enough. So learning is endless. So give yourself some time to learn more, to evolve more, to know more. What else do I have to tell you guys? I said let things be. Where I say let things be, and let sleeping dogs lie. Sometimes like things happen. Instead of ruffling up your feathers, just relax. I think this is the last of my things I'm learning in my 20s. There's so much more. I want to make this into an episode because I always want to do self-reflection. I may come back and say something totally opposing to what I'm saying now, and that may be because I'm growing. There's some things that 2 years ago that I thought was good, and now it's I've have a new perspective about it. So it is the last point I'm gonna give is that it's okay to change your mind, and it's okay to have a different perspective than you once had, even if you had a strong stand before. So yeah. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy the video. I hope you can relate, can connect, and as always, I'm gonna ask that you guys share your opinions in the comment section, and tell me what are you learning at your age range right now. You don't have to be in your 20s, you can be any age group. Just tell me, please tell me what you're learning at your age range. Thank you for watching.